We're hooking to that hydrant right now, 167 and Torrey Pines.
Down there. DR2, command.
Tom, DC-213.
Joe, I'm going to have him top you guys off. I'm going to exchange you out with Heavy Brush 4, and I'll have you run up the road to the west and do a patrol real quick and see if we've got any more spots up there.
Upper area.
Background, when I copy your own scene, homeowner put the fire out. I didn't copy the rest.
Engine 5-9, you're probably going to need to go by foot. Leave your engine there.
I believe we can possibly reset now. We have smoke detection normal on our panel.
22, if you go down where that sheriff's deputy's rig is, that's the entrance to the farm. I think you can loop around and make it into this field down here. 22, if you go down where that sheriff.
Copy. We're going to try the penetrating nozzle to get up into these bays and see if that helps.
That's affirmative. C1 direct.
1122, command. Have you take safety on the Jupiter Hills Court structure fire. We still have fire in the attic with crews inside.
Please. Let me know. I'm working on getting you another Type 6.
Confirm you're still based and you're behind engine 6-7 and engine 5-9, correct?
Hi, Cubby. It's pushed beyond the tree line now on this side, and it's now into that, just some real, what looks like flashy fine fuels from here, and some scrub brush. It's all probably taller than waist high now.
Yeah, copy. And the place for the tender will be right, there's a driveway right behind the sheriff. If we can have them stay there, it'll be a good spot.
Okay, I copy. Tender 4, command.
Engine 6-7, if you come up that driveway, have you pass the shop on your left?
The south side of this incident, the driveway by the sheriff's office vehicle there, and you'll be supporting 1122.
Okay, south side, supporting 1122. For additional, you're going to want to back into that spot.
Yeah, go ahead, sir.
Call this box, show everybody on scene here working.
Coming out.
Are you ready for the water shutdown?
Southwest Denver Road. All units are on scene working at 2258.
This side, negative on the water shutdown. We're not going to use the piercing nozzle.
417, repeat.
See that?
Right here, back to yourself.
And we're working on hot spots.
On to a move up at 414 East 2nd Street. Cross streets are South Plain Street and South Howard Street.
60.
Indeed.
60, go ahead.
Can apparatus go?
This is Charlie's side. Say again about the piercing nozzle.
BC 360 and brush rig 336 can cancel.
Engine 16, that's affirmative.
And BR 336, are you on officer report?
I copy 25.
16D copy, that was perfect.
That's 35. 35.
35.
You guys can clear. Thanks for your help.
Copy, good job, Shirley. Be safe.
BC 213, go ahead.
R262, go ahead.
Cross streets are Northeast Carillion Drive and Northeast Cornell Road.
Water tender 62A copies. We're going to
2300.
Command, go ahead.
So 1122's pulled the line. They're going to the creek bed. Alto just told me that the fire is on the east side of the creek bed. It has not spread to the west side, so he's going to try to hit it from this side.
Remind me of your location.
Mountain at Sapphire Summit, just behind engine 214. Where you see.
Okay, I copy.
Supply of water on engine 214 or one of the TVF&R engines that's up in your location.
6-4's out, engine 3 is now fire attack.
You guys.
6-1 from Firecom.
We're just switching over from BR2 here. We're going to start putting out lines and just monitoring this side. No major fire or anything on our side as of right now.
I copy that. Any additional personnel needs?
Firecom, PIO 2143 is clear of Wilsonville Road. I'm going to head to Pete's Mountain. What frequency is that on?
Jim, I just, 1 second, let me double check on that. Pete's Mountain call will be on Ops 38, Ops 38.
Copy, Ops 38, thank you.
One.
Engine 6-1, we're just trying to confirm, are you still out on Farmington on this line down?
That's affirmative. We're going to be leaving here in approximately 5-10 minutes. We're going to have to go refill our tank, then we'll be available.
Firecom, copy 2303.
Engine 5-2 from Rescue 5-2. Engine 5-2. Are you guys able to bring a second line up here and we can go west and somebody else can go east? That's affirmative. We're waiting on engine 5-9 to come meet up with us, and I can put 5-9 on another line. So I'm confirming. That means the opposite direction of where you were going? Yes, sir. That's affirmed. We'll work towards the road. They can work away from the road. Rescue 5-2 from Firefighter 5-2A. 13 responding to the miscellaneous fire on McKibbin Road. Command. Vineyard, work in your direction. Command copy, benchmark fire knockdown. Firecom, do you copy?
Firecom copies knockdown 2305.
Exposure 52. For clarification, 52 firefighters are about 100 yards out from you, heading towards you. So we'll get the other companies up there to meet in the middle.
Fire under control at 2305, all units working.
Can you notify PGE if they have a crew available to send this way as well?
Engine 56B from 56.
For BR 1122 pump.
You know, we got sprinklers that are being turned on right behind you, so we'll be wetting this back half down on the other side of the tall bush.
Okay, I copy. It's been flowing quite a bit of water, so double check your tank water.
Command for fire attack. Engine 19 is empty. However, brush 19 and brush 816 are full. It's going to commit back to Unger Road and fill up on tank 7.
Commerce Parkway and South Industrial Parkway.
Charlie Division from command.
Clear the Mountain View Hall, headed back to D Street.
Copy, brush 417 back to D.
Division.
Fire count 422.
East. Engine 31 to rehab.
Touching the wire, there's no fire. I advised him to call back if there actually is a fire. We do have fire building in the attic space above the garage.
Utility 350 from engine 67.
For a heavy asset there?
I need you guys to scout the next driveway up the road to get to that exposure. There's good driveway access. We can get an engine up there to stretch a trunk line into the upper part.
422 from C402.
Engine 67 from command.
Yeah, was Rescue 4 staffed in station when you left?
Where you're operating, are we going to be able to feed you water supply from a tender at the base of the driveway? Water supply from command. Just confirming you're cutting 35 A and B loose.
When they dump their water, affirmative.
You guys are out by the structures.
The 13 is en route.
Okay, very good. Thank you very much.
Well,
Do you need me to scout that for you? Negative at this time, Chief.
Fire comp, engine 13.
go ahead.
Someone is responding to the brush fire on 9th Street.
Copy, brush 37.
I'm sorry, can you repeat your question, please?
The reback for the McKibben miscellaneous fire.
Responding with engine 422, report of a fire at Northwest McKibben Road and Northwest Bill Road. It's map page 5273, David. Callers reporting the field is smoldering with small flames, smaller than a car. Reporting it to be east of McKibben, between Verboort and Bill. Caller says they're in a combine.
I'm sending utility 350 down 5 foot to hook up with the Aurora engine to come up to our location.
The 700 block of East 9. Grass fire, 8 foot by 8 foot, expanding. Rekindle.
Copies, Anderson Road.
Command for 4911.
gotten a good hit on this side with 1122. The only other small spots are going to be on that eastern side, and they're pretty small and they're far away from that power line.
You're Canyon and Bays Drive, they'll be en route in a minute.
I copy all the time.
Is there any value in approaching this little spot out here in front of my car from the east side up here by me and stretch it into this last little spot that's in that tree line?
Please repeat your last transmission for me.
Sending utility 350 down a different driveway to try to hook up with the Aurora engine assigned to us. And we'll have access to a flank up here to tie in with truck 211.
Anymore, so the only spot of fire that we have now is just what's directly in front of me, due south of your rig.
I had heard they were basing in case we needed an additional engine. Is that okay?
Affirmative, I'll assign him to you. Engine 905, did you copy that?
Over to it. That will eliminate the concern over here completely.
Okay, 418 is going to try to get eyes on it and see what's going to work there. And it looks like I've got the power company from Forest Grove arriving, so one way or another, try to get you a plan to get in there.
Metro West. Respond to code 1 fault at 5450 Southwest Erickson Avenue. Unit A314. Cross streets are Southwest Fairfield Street and Southwest 10th Street.
Command 418.
418.
Our company's here. As soon as they're clear this line, we can just engage it for right where we're at.
Yeah, and then just get confirmation that things are cold.
Confirm, headed there now.
0 Southwest 116th Avenue. Cross streets are Southwest Royalty Parkway and Southwest Queen Elizabeth Street.
Give me an update.
Okay, perfect. Good work. I think we're going to be able to go direct on this here shortly as soon as the power company gets that disconnected. So we'll just just keep your eyes open for any hot spots that have dropped out there, but we hopefully get this wrapped here pretty quick.
Okay, Ghost en route to the brush fire on Cedar Canyon.
And then we're watching in between there. We haven't seen anything.
Right, copy.
Once we've emptied water tender 1, we can clear them.
Yeah, tender 4, command, go ahead.
Tender 4, Washington County is those wondering for their services.
Washington County was asking something and then you broke.
Washington County SO is wondering if you still needed them here on the side.
Is any traffic control needed on that end?
The one's not committed yet. I think we can clear them. We've got plenty of water on site that we're not using yet.
Command 418.
These lines are still energized. They're working on the problem right now. 658, copy.
57 responding, Erickson.
Arcom 57 going to Creekside Village from Canyon and 217.
We're with engine 6, 5450 Southwest Erickson, number A Adam 314 at Creekside Village. Male 84, ground level fall, bumped his head. Power's out, and he's a little too big for the caller to help up. So male's talking, sitting up. He's stuck between the bed and the wall. He's fallen 3 times this week. Elevators are out of service. And caller will open the apartment door for you.
Machine out in the field with hazards on. We're walking out to investigate.
Copy.
Occupy. Stand by, I'm going to confirm with him.
Command, engine 5-2.
Go ahead, 5-2.
Command 418. My crews, but they've been working hard, some elevation. So just thinking about rehab and relieving them here at some point.
At engine 214's location, rehab 350 is cleared the scene, but we'll make rehab location near engine 214. I will send you a crew when I have them, but I'll leave the discretion to you to rehab your crews.
Should be passable for you. We do have a small fire. Go ahead.
Will you need a replacement crew?
Tenders 50 and feed so we can get back into service.
I've got 4 that could be replaced, that's correct.
Engine 5-2 from Rescue 5-2.
Engine 5-2.
Yes, sir. Do you know if they were able to gain access to the backside of this through the vineyard?
C402, brush 1122. Negative. I don't think they made direct access to the vineyard, just visualized it.
Push back as far as I can to the north side of this creek. Do you know if we have another brush rig, like the Queen Ace rig, that can cut over and get to that side of it?
So you've got yourself and 417 on your side and the tender. I've got 418 on the north side, and they are standing by waiting for Forest Grove Light and Power to cut this line. As soon as that's done, they're going to be able to go direct on the feet of that fire.
Respond to miscellaneous fire at Southwest Pleasant Hill Road and Southwest McConnell Road.
No problem.
Can you do a check-in with the fire attack crews with engine 5-2 and that group that's working there, and give me a report on rehab needs?
Yeah, that's affirmative. I'll be on foot here in a minute. Thank you for fire attack.
Connie.
Is this something you guys are able to handle, or do you need us to assist? I just made contact with the RP. This is something we can handle. There's really no flames, just embers, foot radius, smoking. He does have someplace to stay if he needs to. He is safe though here.
And copies, thank you.
Truck 21 from Alpha Division, will you come over to the Alpha side?
On this brush fire, please.
Pumper 5-2 from Pumper 210.
Sparking. We only got the one call that I can see here.
Thank you.
Gallons in our tank water, and that's going to be a little bit for a changeover. Copy, 250 gallons.
Engine 5-2 from Rescue 5-2.
Tender.
Rescue 5-2 is going to be pushing through the blast, trying to get to the vineyard. We're taking our hose through the blast.
All right, if you need to refill, once that's empty, you'll probably need to run down to the
clean water services off the...
Into the vineyard, hoses through the black. If we can just have a line to watch our hose line in case of flare-up.
Firecom FI 2584.
You have somebody behind you?
For services down at Jackson Bottom.
FI 2584. Can you show me en route to 16260 Southwest Langer Drive for a fire alarm?
Rescue 5G, copy.
Pumper 52 from Pumper 210. We are out of water.
Copy, out of water.
Command, engine 67. Go ahead, engine 67. Do we have any brush units available? 17's going to come fill up. Stand by.
Copy that.
Brush 14. We're walking the lines now. We don't see any sparking. We'll be out investigating.
Engine 52 from Pumper 52. Engine 52, exposure. Engine 52, exposure, Pumper 52, I've got 3/4 of a tank and I've got no water coming up the driveway for the time being. Copy that. Break water supply, you have an update on tender back for engine 52. Hooking up a tender now. Copy, perfect, thank you.
C6 from command.
Hi, Seven. Do you have an apartment number at the Creekside Village for us? I know it says that the RP will meet us at the apartment door, but I don't see a number attached with it.
57 in tandem with 57, correct?
Yeah, that's affirmative.
Apartment A Adam 314. A 314.
That's a negative.
57. And you're getting some pretty decent embers on both flanks. We're on a clock switching unit or PG to Light Hill Road. No, it's still a ways away where they're actively fighting the fire, but just both sides are flaring up a bit.
25 Southwest 155th Avenue. Cross streets are Southwest Belcourt and Southwest Petrol Lane.
Not have a brush rig currently available. What did you need one for?
We have access on the east division at the top of the ridge here before the vineyard. Limited access with pumpers.
How much was 35? 1122, command.
Hey, command.
Yeah, do you have any rehab needs on your end?
Where engine 67 went up for structure protection.
Okay, copy. 418.
Taking the call on 155th. We're coming from Hall and Greenway.
Negative.
In traffic 6, without traffic for Firefighters.
Negative, that was engine 5A. We're clear to Cactus Clackamas. Fire, head back to our first two.
Copy.
Command, Hillsboro Fire C1 from Hillsboro Engine 5. Do you see those embers in the top of that tree? Actually, mid-span of that tree?
Yes, I do. I can try to hit them. Do we know how close they are to power? I don't have a good perspective from here. 3 minutes. 3 minutes if you need us for assignment. That's affirmative. If you want to make your way over to the primary structure on the alpha side here, we still have some mop-up interior that we could use before. You're at when I see E6, I'm right here at your rig.
Yeah, 1122, I can see you and I can see that. It's not a good spot. Let's just wait until they kill that power and then I'll move you up there.
Okay, no problem. I said be advised, you're probably going to have to stage out of the cul-de-sac and walk your crew in.
Six from command.
Go ahead, command.
We need light brush 57 to remain at its current location. Engine 67 is requesting a brush rig to get into the orchard from the lower section.
With their crew, 2 can stay to fill the tenders and 2 in the brush rig if we need be.
Copy that. Engine 57, did you copy?
2 in the brush rig if we need be.
Engine 57 copy. I'll leave one guy with pumper 57. 2 of us will be over in the brush rig shortly. Where you want us?
I got a PG pull number for when you're ready.
Come down and find a driveway on the right side where engine 67 is up, and it should be marked 25136 is one of the addresses on that roadway.
57 copy. 25136.
67, did you copy? You got brush rig, light brush 57 heading your way.
Engine 67 copies. We're gaining access into the field now for the brush.
Turning.
This is utility 350. I can go escort 57 up the hill from P-Prime. Command from safety, are you able to get a satellite view, or are we able to gain access through the vineyard so we can access from the top side?
Stand by on that. According to engine 67, they have access to the vineyard from their location.
Safety from engine 67.
Go ahead, engine 67.
We have access to the top of the hill on the east side. I'm not sure how far over to the west we can get, but we got good access to some hot spots over here.
Okay, are you able to gain full access into the vineyard itself?
Affirmative.
That I might head that way and try and recon into there. If we can reposition some brush rigs, we should be able to get after this.
Engine 67 copies.
Engine 67 from engine 905, we're based at the shop.
57, is it possible to call the RP back? We can't get into the complex, and they're having a hard. I called the apartment complex, and they're having a hard time getting a hold of one of their managers to let us in. So we're currently stuck in the foyer.
Okay, there were some lockbox notes in the narrative. Let me look at that. Stand by.
Copy that. We don't have the TGFNR has the key to it, and there's no code to enter it like the management said there was. So we don't have access to the key. We don't have the key to unlock it.
All right, I'll call her.
Thank you.
Oh, Alpha corner of Gale Land, we're trying to get access to. Copy. 252, engine 52 exposure. Morning, go ahead. Are you able to get foam on that bulk load?
Hi.
We're at it right now on that, trying to knock it down.
Copy that. Thank you.
Engine 5-6 officer from command.
Metro West. Respond to breathing problem. At 7740 Southwest 175th Place. Cross streets are No Street and Southwest Sarala Street.
Metro 55 here, just checking in. Do you guys still need us staging here?
Just trying to assess access and what we've got. We've got one hotspot that's on the south flank, or this eastern flank.
Unnecessary. Stay where you're located.
Copy.
Engine 5-6 from engine 6-7. I'm headed your way to do a face-to-face with you. 17 is the bridge clear. Is that tree still down? Walking in the vineyard from the east top side. Sure, and probably tie in from there. Tom, I would just go all the way around. We don't know where those lines are down right now.
It's wheelchair bound. As an option, she said you may go around back towards the big tree and she could hand you the keys out the back. Otherwise, I have in the notes here, knockbox code 12345. Gray box and access right of the front door.
Coming up the hill. Copy.
B from engine 5-6.
Metro 57 copy. We just found the gray box located on the opposite side of the door. Thank you.
Structure. Affirm. Copy, that's a good spot for you. Just let us know if anything changes. I'm working up above here by the vineyard. Copy.
All companies from command. We're going to be kicking heavy rescue 5-1 loose, truck 5-1 loose. Who's going to remain on scene is truck 21, engine 20, engine 30, and tender 50A, tender 50B. Balance can return.
Are safe or need to evacuate. Do you want to...
Traffic. Heavy rescue 5-1, truck 5-1 are clearing. We have truck 21, engine 20, engine 30, water tender 50, A and B on scene. Balance return at 2334. Gaston, I need you on a code 3 medical call as of right now.
They're brush fire in Sherwood.
Mount and Schaefer, they've got a number of concerned citizens that are asking if they need to be concerned about any evacuation needs.
Thank
you for your help.
This time. Metro West 35.
Respond to breathing problem. At 7740 Southwest 175th Place. Cross streets are No Street and Southwest Sarala Street.
This one lets know we're back en route to the new address.
Thank you. 7740 Southwest 175 Place.
I was able to tie in with engine 6-7. They're doing some recon up in the vineyard. I think we got a good plan. He'll be communicating that with you.
Command, Charlie side. Command, go ahead. The rescue 5-1 is transitioning Charlie Division to engine 20.
To this gate, we can open it up.
Copy that. Pumper 5-9, can you copy exposure 5-2?
Rest work. Engine 5-6 from command.
Engine 5-6.
Are we going to need additional brush rigs to enact the plan that you guys have?
Yeah, I think brush rigs are going to be our best bet for the stop side.
303. Command C6, I'm going to meet you for a face-to-face. Copy that.
Charlie Division, Heavy Rescue 5-1.
2.
Alpha side looks good. Bravo side has smoldering smoke from the eaves. And you got truck working on it right now. Keep up what you're doing in that slider.
337.
Rescue 5-2 from Pumper 5-2. Are you okay with pressure or you need more?
This is Rescue 5-2, just a little more pressure.
Copy.
$23.37.
Engine 5 from command. I need you to expedite up to the scene if you can.
Command, Vineyard Division. Farcom FI 2581's arrived on Garfield.
Pump 6 to engine 6. We'll go ahead and take that spare chair.
Firecom FI 2584. Can you give me 2 additional brush rigs?
Copy, 2 brush rigs.
Show me clear of that, and then you can show me en route to 8850 Southwest Homewood.
We're going to meet you at the bottom of those stairs here.
Do this work.
I'll send your engine out, have them get topped off at Center 7, and we'll make sure everything's full before they go home.
Troy 35 on scene.
Does your division have a water tender assigned to it yet?
It's affirmative. You have water tender 62A standing by at the bottom of the driveway.
Brush Rig 58. Respond to miscellaneous. Non-fire. At 25110 Pratt Hill Road. Cross streets are Southwest Brookman Road and Southwest Auburn Lane.
Water tender 62A copies. Make our way up the driveway and set up water supply by the shop.
Command to fire attack with a safety update. The line that's laying on the ground is no longer active. It's burned through on both ends. The fire side has an 8-foot span on the power pole, and the other side is burned off at the insulator. So we can remove the cones if you're comfortable with it and get this line out of the way.
Residential fire. At 25320 Southwest Pete's Mountain Road. Cross streets are Pete's Mountain Road and Southwest Stafford Summit Court.
5-9, yeah, you copy.
Engine 17. Respond to miscellaneous fire at Road 375 West Baseline Road. Cross streets are Southwest 201st Avenue and Southwest 206th Avenue.
Ideally, if we could get one more brush, we could use it.
Hi, go ahead.
Breaks en route. When the first one arrives, I'll send it to you. Connect the hose for about 10 minutes and move the hoses around. Clear, returning out of service. You got it. We can start with line 1. We're going to shut down line 1.
Okay.
13 copies.
Brush 39 copies, clearing and canceling.
Exposure, go ahead.
I want to confirm you still have truck 211, rescue 52, and engine 59 working with you?
A and B are clear, returning. Thanks for your help.
Brush 14, back in quarters.
That's affirmative. I got truck 211A, all of engine 59, and rescue and engine 52.
That were you able to take care of your rehab needs?
From command. Doing rounds now and checking on people. So far, so good.
Farcom BR2's in quarters, and you can show engine 2 back in service.
Phone, you have nothing coming out on your end?
Papa 52 from Pumper 210.
And up the road here just a little bit. A couple hot spots along the road.
Line pulled out, and everything is put out on the side, including the tree and all the incoming fire.
Well done.
We get turned around and come up there and hit that before we clear, if this is our last assignment.
I'm coming out with a partner for a quick level change, leaving 2 firefighters back here working on a hot spot.
Thank you.
I copy. Farcom FI 2584.
Off the bulk line.
You can clear me off to 8850 Homewood, and you can show me en route to 21240 Southwest Wisteria Road.
Copy out of the water. Break. Engine 52, you copy that? No water coming up the driveway. Copy that. Brief lapse in water.
Engine 17, I show you assigned to the fire on west baseline behind the primate center.
That's affirmative. Engine 17, brush 17 en route.
We got a pretty good knockdown on this left flank. We're just working on some hot spots, but I'd safe to say that any risk is minimal at this point.
Made it 1,000 square feet. Someone yelling that his stuff is catching fire, perhaps an explosion. They believe it may have happened at the transient camp. Fences on fire between the gas station, baseline woods apartments on the other side of the brick wall. Another caller saying it's a fence. A learning tree sign also on fire. Fence is close to that person's house. Flames are 6 foot tall, lots of smoke, close to trees.
Upgrade this to task force. Some of your people, at least through a quick rehab.
Firecom from command.
Man copies. I checked with 6-6 and 5-6 and they're good. Man copies, thank you.
Notify them that there's damage to the bridge next to this fire scene, and they'll need to send somebody out here to inspect that.
You want me to release engine 16?
Just exiting the field. Go ahead and exit. I just want to make sure you have your personnel before the tractor does his work.
Speed 7. Respond to brush fire at 20375 West Baseline Road. Cross streets are Southwest 201st Avenue and Southwest 206th Avenue.
Spots. We are currently at 16655 Torrey Pines, just investigating some smoke in crawl space area.
Mountaintop Road.
From command. Command engine 19 far.
If you want, why don't you come back around and support 418, and we'll go up in that tree line there and just grid all that out and hit the hot spots. I can still see hot fire burning in that tree line.
1122, copy.
To commit into the vineyard here.
Kane, are you going to want, are you going to be able to pull lines on this side of the tree, or do you want 1122 to do that?
Copy that. We have one attic space that's approximately 25 to 30 feet high. But I'm not sure we're going to be able to gain access to, but we do have a skylight that we can access it from if we were down the road.
Go ahead, 62B.
Leave that up to you. I just want to make sure we overhaul this thoroughly.
Fire come from C101.
I'm going to try to get to it from here. I think I'll be able to get it fine.
Engine 6-4 working, engine 5 working. Recall is in at 2348. C101, you're attempting.
The residential box. You want to add me to that baseline call? I don't know where C7's coming from. I'll switch to 34 and check.
Copy.
C7 from Hillsboro C101 by 905 by the shop. Copy. If you're coming out here to Hillsboro, I can take that. I'm just clearing your house fire here, 167 to Walker, so I'm on 185th. I'll be close.
C7 copy. Thank you. C7 clear.
Firecom copy.
Pump 6 from engine 6.
Go ahead.
I'm sure you're aware, but we have multiple high-tension power lines down at this scene. Is PG in the queue for it?
I'd let them know.
Copy, thanks.
That's affirmative. Where are you guys?
We had a request to bring the patient's wife down in the stair chair, and we're just getting to the stairs now.
Available. Brush 5/8 en route.
Firecom engine 6 line, just confirming, are we needed for a move up, or are we clear to return to quarters?
Rescue, or correction, brush 5-2 out of that driveway and get them up on the top end. That would help also.
That'd be great.
Command copies. Come under command.
Engine 5-2 exposure from Rescue 5-2.
Be advised, I'm in the area. I'm on scene of the fire. It's a small fence fire right there at the gas station next to the apartments.
It's up in the trees that the brush rig coming around the back might have better access to.
Firecom from FI 2522.
Carlton Drive and Northeast Walker Road.
Rescue 5-2 is doing well. I'll check with engine 5-2.
Attack from command.
Engine 17 north flank. And engine 2 now.
Firecom engine 31's en route. What op channel are we working for this?
What do you understand
67 and Francis.
Brush 57, you're going to take a right in there.
Copy.
We'll get somebody to open that gate up for you a little bit more, and be cautious on that asphalt. Some of that asphalt's giving away up there.
Would you dispatch Red Cross to our location for some displaced residents?
Command Engine 58, do you want me to come in off a Schaefer, or would you rather come in from Pete's Mountain?
Yeah, we need Red Cross dispatch to our location for some displaced residents.
All baseline in 205, Engine 2 can handle with C-130. Copy, cancel.
Tender 62A from C6. We're going to nurse tend off you at the shop. I'll have the brush rigs, once they empty their tanks, come out and fill from you.
And water tender 62A copies. We're getting set up right now.
45484.
Empty. Okay, you know where the fuel site is, so once you're done here, you go home.
C-130 is on scene at 205 baseline near the gas station and the apartments. Engine 2 is going to continue in to assist him. We canceled Station 17 and break. You have another possible fire on Walker. Is that what I heard?
For you there and commandeering our brush, heading up to the vineyard since you're familiar with the layup there.
Copy, Amy, now head down.
Engine 2 from C-130. Go ahead and just go to the east of the 76. You'll see me over here. It's a small 10 feet of fence on fire. It should be a pretty quick knockdown. Energy, copy.
Engine 61 shows en route to northeast Compton Drive, northeast Walker for a fire.
The Rescue 52. I want them to bring the brush rig down the road past engine 56 in my vehicle and go up the driveway at 25136 and meet up with engine 67 Vineyard Division.
Command from engine 19, do you want us to stick around after the tender leaves or clear?
You are good to go home. Thank you very much, guys. Command copy. Thank you.
Clear of the call on 116th and Tigard. Nothing found.
Water supply.
Go ahead. Went to the fill site, and did they go to the golf course site?
Copy, you're breaking lines now.
Finished filling at the golf course site, and we have 662B is ready to fill here. Your location. I want to end up with 2 water tenders down to support the Vineyard Division. We already have 62A and then 2 to support the upper division where you're at. Copy? A and B on dispatch. 5A and B where we are, and we'll keep 62 where they're at.
From C-102.
And for Medic 21.
Water tender 7's clear of the scene, returning station 11.
Water tender clear, returning 22.
Did we leave enough room to get the brush back down, or do we need to make some things happen to get it out of there?
19 available, return.
Tender 19, like brush 19, returning 22.
Operator, reservoir. Sam, you can show that's clear and returning.
Returning 22 feet south.
Firecom from C102.
Early vicinity, Compton Drive, Northeast Walker Road. Caller reporting this is behind OHSU and Whole Foods, visible flame.
Firecom from C102.
Go on.
I was just met by one of the homeless at the end of Gibbs Drive, the old planar building. He said it is going to be to the north, easiest access, or back behind the old graduate center. So I'm en route to that location. I can't see anything from this location.
Copy.
Cargo copy.
Command from Medic 21.
And 101 from C102.
NCR, thanks for your help.
Thank you.
Firecom, can you show C130 clear of the fire on baseline? C102.
Additional traffic.
C130 is clear of the call on baseline, engine 2 still on scene.
C130 clear.
Firecom from C102. Command 5-8 approaching. 101, engine 61.
On your approach, you'll see on the left side you should find a driveway labeled 25136, 25144, and 25152.
Oh, excuse me, this is engine 3. Copy that. We got it. We're here. North of Brush Street, that way. Approach it from the north on Compton. Yeah, it's somewhere back behind this building is the best I can get.
Up the driveway, leave your engine at the barn or shop that's up there. That's where the water tenders are parked, and then proceed into where we're at in the driveway. You'll see engine 67. Keep going past that.
C102, go ahead.
I'm clear and available from the fire in Newberg, and can you add me to the call with the engine up off of McConnell? I'm actually in the area and would like to talk with them.
So there was a pathway behind this building that goes back to where the fire was.
Apologies, yes, that's the fire I'm talking about.
Yeah, I'll add you.
Copy that. 214, go ahead and rehab your crew and stand by for another assignment.
North of Albert on Courtney. Some lights seen in the woods they believe were flames.
Frank, copy.
Engine 31, copy.
And safety information, there may be a power line down on Courtney.
Engine 31, copy. Fire from engine 3. Water tender 62A. Go ahead, heavy fresh traffic. Yeah, when you guys make your way up that driveway. Once you pass the big American flag, you get to a series, like, there's 3 gates right in a row. Just take the middle gate. Copy, middle gate.
Alpha Division from Command, let's start working on breaking down to just one line. You choose what line. Communicate with number 20.
We have LUT online. They're confirming, do they need to look at the bridge tonight, or can it wait until morning?
Has burned up along the side of the bridge and has also burned out all of the support members that hold up the guardrail on the side of the bridge. And the tree landed pretty close to it as well.
Copy, I'll let them know. Thank you.
Copy, thank you, ma'am.
My partner advises they heard from you that you were going.
It's negative. We're available, but I haven't said anything on the radio.
It will take you off it.
Firecom from approach 37.
37.
Can you show us any corners available, please?
Command from 2143.
Go ahead.
Where's the command post located? Bridge. There's no flame impingement on the bridge members itself. Just those side guardrails that we need to worry about.
Sounds good. I'm going to leave the decision to respond out to LUT.
I copy that.
Command from Rescue 52.
Go ahead, Rescue 52.
Can you repeat the address we are going to for the vineyard with the heavy brush?
That's going to be there's going to be a sign that has 3 addresses on it. 25136 is the main one to be looking for, but it also has 25144, 25152.
Flight 2522.
2522.
6, engine 56, and you'll see my vehicle. It'll be just past me on the right side.
There's no active fire here. Are there any other investigator call-outs pending right now?
Of which I am not aware, sir. Engine 31, copy.
31 copy.
Last unit with traffic for command.
C6. I think we could probably release truck 211. We've got plenty of resources up here right now.
Sir, you should have engine 61 and C101 in the vicinity or on scene.
Copy, we response that. Truck 211, go ahead.
You guys can clear when you can get yourself packed up.
Yeah, thank you.
Guys.
Firefighter A, exposure. Firefighter A. Just checking your status.
good.
C-104 from C-101. Currently up by the vineyard. The access at the gate was open. We're just about 50 yards to the west.
Copy that. There'll be some brushes coming up that way. You may help direct their operation.
Copy that. We got 350s up here right now. They got the hose. They're trying to get some stuff out in the trees.
Hold on.
We did find the fire. It's back here where C-102 is at.
Fire dump, can you show brush 19 in quarters?
C-102 from C-101. Go ahead.
Cleared all the spot fires on the Torrey Pine side. We are done with our project.
Just down that walking trail. There's really not good access for vehicles. We could get a BR back here if we needed to.
On the fire here, it's over by a homeless camp down the path where C-102 is at.
Vineyard Division. Brush 5-2 just turned up the driveway. They'll need some assistance in locating your spot. Vineyard Division copies. We'll have utility 350 wait to come into the vineyard until they arrive up there.
Okay, slow moving. That's permitted. Break. I'm going to have Lieutenant Evans go back to Station 3 with PIO and grab the BR, and he'll come back with that.
Copies all that, and advise when that BR is on the way.
Lieutenant Rosati, can I release engine 6-1, do you think?
E6. Engine 6-7. With the saw, follow the brush rig up in front. They can open up that fence along that fence line so they can get in above up there. I just reconned it. There's a Connex container box on that other side where that fire is on that section. And we can open up the fence on that side. Engine 6-7 copies.
Okay, we're going to have to get our fire trucks out of the way so that they can get their bigger rigs in here. So are you in a place where we can pull that hose and get these tender and type 6s out of here?
Doing it now. I think we look really good here on the Charlie side. We're going to go ahead and break down our line, and you can use the rest of the water over on your side. Seen.
Copies.
Do that. Agent 6-7, I think I'm going to have them move towards this Connex container on the next approach up on top.
You can go home, thank you.
I have 2 personnel up fighting this, helping with fire.
Flank from up top. That sounds perfect, thanks. C-101 from C-102.
Go ahead, C-102.
I pulled my Tahoe out and have it at the entrance for the BR to access so they can find the trail.
Okay, copy that. If you mark it or if you just stay there, it'll take them probably 10 minutes to get back here. 1122 and 417, do either of you need water? Pump water? She's okay. 1122 will take water. 4.5. Okay, can you reposition your brush rig on the other side of the closure here, and I'll have them meet you out there closer to Highway 47.
Got a pretty good visual on you from up top here.
Lieutenant Rosati, is there any other tools off your engine that they can bring back?
Command from 418.
418, command.
Yeah, copy that, thanks.
We're going to find some couple hot spots, so are you going to keep one unit here?
I can for the moment. I'd like to try and get you guys freed up. If they end up with a problem, I'll put another unit back out here to it. Why don't you come up here and we'll talk with them as soon as you guys are rolled up.
Copy that.
For 59, formation 59.
Engine 3, engine 6-1's en route on foot if you keep an eye out for him. Engine 3 copies.
Farcom for brush 21. Brush 57, follow me. I'm in front of you with the Connex container. Brush 57, copy. We're behind brush 58, but we're here. Copy that. Command, tender 62B. Firecom, heavy brush 4.
Brush 4, go ahead.
Yes, ma'am. Heavy brush 4 is in quarters. Here. I just want to cut the fence, and we're going to try and hit some of this to the right. Brush 21.
21, go ahead.
Been assigned to the Baker Creek fire. Which off channel is it on?
Are you referring to the Baker Road at McConnell Road fire? Okay, that one's going to be on Ops 39. Thank you, Ops 39.
Ops 39. Yeah, fire com from BR3.
BR3, go ahead.
Yeah, could you show BR3 en route to the Walker brush fire?
BR3 en route to Walker and Compton brush fire, copy.
Verify, is that Op 34?
Confirm it is on Ops 34.
Command, truck yellow, be clear.
Engine 2, respond to lift assist. At 943 southeast for Grove Loop. Cross streets are southeast to Tualatin, southeast Flanders Lane.
Command, tender 62B. LUT is on scene. He came in on the east side here. He's going to come drive around from the south and come up Anderson to you.
Spawn down to the driveway where water tender 62A is working.
You can turn over the road to LUT. He can decide what he would like to do with it. We're going to be working on the tree from our side.
Let's just keep him on the road down there with you for now. Not sure we're going to need all that water up here.
I'll just have them be positioned so they can easily get up there if needed.
Copy. Driveway on the left-hand side. That way, it's the next driveway on the left-hand side.
Command from engine 214. My crew's rehab. We're ready for reassignment.
Command copy, standby. C1 from BR3.
BR3, go ahead.
I'm approaching the engines at this point. How do I get around to where C102 is?
You need to go to the north off Walker.
maybe get around me. Copy. Look out for the bicycles coming.
PR3, 102.
Hey, go ahead, 102.
The drivable access path is directly in front of my Tahoe on the north end of the building, northeast corner of the building.
I copy that. I'm working my way around to Walker. Carlton, PR 418, clear and return, you can be shows and quarters.
Carlton, copy 023.
Yeah, just hang a real sharp right there, Mark. C102 from C101.
Is 102, go ahead.
Yeah, PR3 is on his way back in there, and I just had another homeless person come up to me and say there may be somebody with a medical issue in a tent back there. You guys check that out while you're back there.
Sure.
Did not make contact with anybody. We will continue to look. Okay, yeah, he said it's somebody that's in a tent that will not wake up.
Comm engine 35.
Metro unit.
Firecom engine 35 on fire dispatch.
We'll do that, Firecom. We'll let them do a little investigation.
Tenders 35 A and B are back in quarters. Engine 35 is in service.
Carlton, copy.
Bumper 52 from bumper 210, you got 500 gallons. Bumper 52 copies.
Go for 35.
Just confirming that those 3 pieces of equipment are available for service now.
That's affirmative. Tenders 35 A and B are in quarters and in service, and 35 is staffed.
Thank you very much.
Firecom should be R3 has arrived. Yeah, 026.
Engine 52 from C6. Engine 52.
4911, command.
Do you see any spots from below that we're not hitting?
Hear that, but there's no need to close the bridge. He's got a couple crews out there that will bring closure signs, so he's going to leave it open, but they'll come close it eventually from this side.
C102, copy.
Needs right now, you're welcome to clear.
Yeah, I'm going to clear them.
Hi, copy, thanks for the help.
feathers flying up. And still active, looks like active in the tree still.
You can have somebody be able to get to that from that lower access road.
Compress 1122 on dispatch.
5-2 firefighters are working that direction. Firefighter 8, can you confirm, are you going to be able to mop up on the low side of that crown tree?
I'm happy.
5-2 from 5-7. That tree, I think, is burning from the inside. It's got a big hole. It's difficult for these guys to put that out.
Copy that, 5-7. Is that going to be a hazard for the crews working underneath it, down on this side?
That's affirmative. I worry about that. That thing could come down here a little bit.
Copy that, thank you.
Give me your water, Evan.
King City's first due.
For BR3?
Yeah, BR3, go ahead and give us water, please.
Copy.
PI 4911, clear of that. Old 47 call and show me quarters.
Copy PI 4911.
Engine 5-9, exposure.
Engine 5-9.
Confirming you copied that traffic about that tree up above and the hazards associated.
Affirmative.
E102 from BR3.
Engine 210 from T6. 210.
West. Respond to abdominal pain at 625 Northwest 114th Avenue. Cross streets are Northwest Henson Court and No Street.
To tender up that driveway to engine 5-2 if we needed to. Or do we need to continue to nurse 10 to you? Or actually have you pump to them?
Go ahead.
Fire temperature 59.
Brush 417, 417 is the only other unit remaining on scene. There'll be a point of contact here for a bit. They'll be working with the line company on the rest of this tree.
Copy, thank you.
C6, lines 210. Go ahead, 210. I think we put a tender at the bottom of this driveway by the gate. You can pump up to 5-2. Copy that. Engine 658, water supply. Are you comfortable doing that?
Fire come from Metro 59. We're responding with truck 68 coming from Canyon 217.
to supply engine 5-2 for mop-up. That's mainly what we're doing up on the top end now, mopping up.
6-5, copy.
Command from C6, I don't know if you've talked with engine 5-6 or engine 6-6. I'm not sure what fire activity they have down there, but we may do the same with them. Or eliminate both those units.
At 309 Northeast Autumn Roseway, Unit E. Cross streets are Northeast Harewood Street and Northeast Harewood Street.
Yeah, C6 from 5-6. C6, go ahead. Oh, we're looking pretty good down here. We're going to mop up on the left side of the road. It's got quite a few hot spots. We're going to mop that up probably about 15 or 20 minutes. I copy that.
Make sure we don't have any fuel needs on scene. And to all company officers, only report back if you have a need.
Engine 5-2 exposure from Rescue 5-2.
Go ahead, Rescue.
Might be worth walking up and checking on the fuel needs on the Rescue.
Bulk.
20 copy, shut down both of us.
Only report back if you got an issue. Thanks.
Report 77-year-old male. Conscious, blurred breathing, severe abdominal pain. Pain all over, but mainly on the right side. Vomiting. Currently on the couch as you enter the living room, and negative to screening questions.
Copy.
Fire Tom Metro 5-8.
Metro 5-8.
Go ahead into Autumn Roseway, coming from Cypress and TV.
Engine 5-2 from Rescue 5-2.
Go ahead, Rescue.
Just confirming you copied. That was the Rescue Medic 5-2, which is uphill from the scene.
Metro 5-8, Engine 1, you're staging for police. Jackson School Village Apartments, 309 Northeast Autumn Roseway, Unit E is in Edward. This is a response to a physical assault, domestic violence. We have a male that choked a female, 2 children in the house, DTOH on board for the suspect. Possibly left in a vehicle. We have 1 adult female patient, throat tenderness. Code 1 to stage for police.
Metro copy, thank you.
Fire call, water tender force, back in quarters.
Command, engine 30. Command, engine 30. Command. E101 from engine 3. We're going to cut 6-1 blue. Good work.
Fire call, water tender force, back in quarters.
Engine 3 from PR3, you're at a quarter of a tank. Copy. PR3 will need at least one more tank. Copy that.
Division engine 67 from command.
Vineyard division.
Crew members from engine 333 that are down here with me, and they are available to send to you for work in your division if you need extra personnel.
C6 from Vineyard division, do you need any additional personnel up at your location?